Now, even though we're looking from down the line, we can still see the sway we discussed. You watched the shadow as you went back. There was a sway off the golf ball there, moving quite a bit there, as you can see laterally, okay? So we can get away from that, which you did pretty much right away, okay? It wasn't too bad. Now then, the movement of your hands and arms into the golf ball as you're coming into it, the hands would go out. See where that club is now? The club's now outside the hands, outside the ball, quite a big distance away from the hands there, okay? So quite a big push out there. Now to make contact with that golf ball, something would have to adjust. Your hands are going to start rising up, or you sort of move away from the ball, or hit the ground behind the ball. One of those 3 or 4 things is going to happen. Eventually, towards the end of a session, i.e. on Friday when you played with Dave, you'll figure out which move feels and works best. Hit the ball better. So when you hear guys say, oh yeah, towards the end I was really getting it, you're probably just figuring out what needs to be done for that given shot and hitting the ball better as a result, okay? This with the split hand. I just missed the sort of takeover. Obviously, you can see your hands are split on here.
Feet are consistently in the wrong place, aren't they?
Well, they're better there, to be fair. That's a bit close. Before you were way back here. I wouldn't worry so much about your feet that much. Okay, where they were before were a little bit close, but whether they're 5 degrees left or right, they're not making contact with the golf ball. So your feet don't really affect the ball directly. Okay, it's more the club head. Now, as you bring the golf club back into the golf ball, you watch where your left. You can obviously see your grip now. Very split. You watch where your left arm and left hand have to go. So the left hand has to work down and in. Come back to the golf ball there. Look at your left arm there now. Look at your arms in position now. Your arm's got to come back in under the shoulders. The club now, you can see, is attacking. Where that club's coming from? Into the ball there. And that's perfect. If we can encourage that movement, okay, into the golf ball, as opposed to that outside movement there, okay. Now the release of that club from here to here is correct. Just the fact the hands are going from out here rather than coming from more so into your body. But when you put your left hand that far away from your right, because your right hand's trying to make contact, this left hand really got to come into the body, and you really get a good sensation of where that left arm's got to go, not out to the golf ball. If you're going to hit a tennis ball or a baseball or anything with a racket, you wouldn't throw your hands at the ball coming at you. You'd throw it to the inside and the racket with the golf ball, the racket with the ball. Baseball, tennis, whatever it may be. Same with golf. Your hands got to work to the inside, the club works to the golf ball. If your hands work out to the golf ball this way, the club then goes out as a result. And then you're trying to find where the ball is, have to adjust to it at 60 mile an hour. Well, 20, 30 shots of doing that, you're a good enough golfer, John. You figure out where that is. But it takes you about a round and a half to figure out where that is, and then eventually there's something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you're playing an 18-hole competition, by the 12th or 13th tee, you're hitting the ball great. But when you've got 12 ones on your card, as you said, or 14 ones and 7 twos, those ones are probably caused by the fact you haven't quite figured out where straight is yet. Okay, so practice that split hand drill, hit some shots there with that. They're not going to go far, obviously, because you're not looking for a big swing. But it's interesting when you make that move, how your left hand has to start working down and in, down in, rather than out to the golf ball this way, and then trying to figure out what it's going to try and do at the last second. So, but yeah, a lot of positive. The swing playing for the most part is better. Your sway, you change quite quickly to a better position. So that's all good. Then you just work on that split hand grip and get the left hand working better. That ball started going a bit straighter in the correct way.
Right, so we'll couple of those.
Okay.